Hello, welcome to Empress Moon Tarot 777. My name is Kimmy and I'm very happy to have you here. This is our weekly love message for the sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. For those of you that don't know, I have a Pisces Sun, Scorpio Moon, Pisces Venus, Libra Rising, and Scorpio in Jupiter. Jupiter in Scorpio, rather. In the pre-shuffle, 3 cards came out as a separate message, so I've put those aside for just a moment. We're going to take a look at those before I shuffle the deck for our full reading. But please keep in mind, this is a general reading. Not everything within this reading will resonate with you and your individual circumstances. Take what does, but just throw out what doesn't. Don't worry about what doesn't. If you find that there's some things that do resonate with you, hold on to those and see how they fit your life. Please also keep in mind that this can be vice versa. What I speak of as Scorpio could also be your person. You may resonate more with Scorpio's person. It's possible that they could have a Scorpio somewhere in their chart as well. So keep that in mind. Additionally, I felt a very strong need to respectfully request that in comments nobody sign bash Scorpio. Scorpios, I know, can be a very, very, very difficult to love. I absolutely adore y'all Scorpios, I really do. So I have seen, some sign bashing as of late, and I'm not going to let them, I'm not going to let anybody sign bash their sign as well. So let's please be respectful in the comments, and thank you so much for doing that. So let's take a look at what we have here for Scorpio as our individual message that came out on its own. We have the 7 of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. So Scorpio, this is you being confused about what to do about having a new beginning within a soul connection. This is not looking at things through rosy glasses, but trying to evaluate things from a logical perspective to determine whether or not you would like this passionate new beginning. See, we have the Ace of Wands looking over here at the 7 of Cups. The Ace of Wands is saying, are we going to have a fresh restart or not? Meanwhile, here you are. You could be tempted by other people, because sometimes we see temptation here in this card. Or there could be other potential people that you may be interested in, or you may be concerned about losing your independence, or feeling like you're losing out on options. Yet there's one that stands out among all the rest. And so this is you evaluating, what do I do? I'm confused over whether or not to have a passionate new start with regards to this love connection. With the 2 of Cups, this is a soulmate connection. It could be a soulmate, it could be a twin flame, but it's a very deep bond. It's emotional. It's an emotional attachment, a spiritual attachment, a physical attachment. The connection is beyond amazing, and it's very equal. You may have had you may have a lot of common interests, things of that nature. You also may mirror each other as well. You may find that your lives have been very parallel. Additionally, you may also be seeing, some of this confusion may also be related to seeing signs and symbols directing you, course correcting, shall we say. We see signs and symbols when Spirit is trying to correct our course and bring us back towards somebody. As an example, there's this particular love interest I had felt like giving up on at one point in time, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I decided I was going to go to a basketball game. Had not looked at the roster for the year, didn't know who was playing and whatnot. And all of a sudden, somebody came up the stairs wearing a jersey with that person's last name on it. Unusual last name, not a very common one, not like Smith or, something like that. And then as I looked around me, everybody was wearing this jersey, and this was from the away team. So I felt like it was Spirit directing me, don't give up on the connection. So I use that example only specifically to indicate that you may currently, because this is a soul connection, you may, or a karmic connection, twin flame soulmate, you may currently be seeing signs and symbols that are trying to course correct you back to this person. Because this is about a passionate new restart. The two of you have a very deep physical bond as well. A lot of chemistry here with the Ace of Wands. And the emotional connection, this is also very strong. But the spiritual connection, that's why you're seeing the signs and symbols to course correct you towards this person. All right. So those are the three that came out as a separate message, but let's look at the full love message. Just so you know, I have pre-shuffled and drawn cards from 4 of our oracle decks. I'm not using romance angels for these love readings. And they were selected by jumper cards. They were not hand-picked by me. All right, Spirit, thank you very much for the separate message for the sign of Scorpio. Spirit, I asked you to please give us guidance on Scorpio and their love interest for the week of April the 24th through the 30th, 2019. Please keep in mind that time is really irrelevant. The energies could go beyond this time frame, and any time that you're drawn back to this reading, it could apply to you at that point in time. All right, I'm starting to feel Scorpio's energy now. We're good. All right. All right, Spirit. Scorpio's feelings towards their love interest, please. How does Scorpio feel? Scorpio. Knight of Pentacles. You're afraid to open up to them. You have brought things to a halt. It's not that it's not moving forward, it's just not moving at all. And it's not necessarily that it's moved backwards either. I feel like you're in a period of dealing with other things in your life with this 2 of Pentacles here. That the relationship between you and another person is on hold. Because this is a statue. Rather than a horse, it's a statue. There's no movement. And there's also a key missing, mysteriously a key missing, saying that you're not wanting to open up to this person. The beautiful part of the Knight of Pentacles is he's already got his eyes on the prize. So he already, Scorpio, you already know who it is that you want. But you're taking the slow and steady approach. You're protecting your heart. You're protecting yourself from getting hurt in the future. You guys are real prone to future anxiety. And although you have your eye on the prize, you're moving things along slowly at your pace. And right now things are at a standstill because you're dealing with other things in your life. Something else in your life is currently out of balance. It may be work. It could be any area of your life. But it's currently taking your time. What is Scorpio's love interest feelings towards Scorpio? Scorpio, they think you're it. With this 10 of Pentacles, they think you're the one. They see a long-term future potential. Not necessarily the future itself, but the potential of a long-term relationship here with you. They see you as somebody who's their perfect partner, their perfect match. They see the connection as stable on a soul level. But they do feel that a foundation needs to be built. That there needs to be a firm foundation built in order to sustain the connection. They also may feel that you're kind of monitoring them and watching them. Okay, what is Scorpio's view of the connection with this love interest? How does Scorpio view the connection? How does Scorpio view the connection? Scorpio, you feel the same way. Scorpio, you feel the same way. Wow. You feel the same way. Four of Wands. Scorpio, you may recognize that this is a twin flame connection because Four of Wands often refers to twin flames. If you're not familiar with twin flames, you may want to go look them up on the internet. I am going to do a live Let's Talk About Twin Flames later, as I told somebody I would do this past week. Got into a group discussion about signs and symbols, and so I told them I would do a video. So you may recognize this as a twin flame connection. You feel grateful for having met this person, and you're very passionate about this person. When we see the Four of Wands, this often has to do with marriage or moving a relationship to a higher level of commitment. You really value the connection, but for some reason you're stalled. Is it fear that has you preventing you from moving forward? Why is the Four of Wands here for Scorpio's view of the connection? Why is the Four of Wands here? And you consider them your wish fulfillment too. Nine of Cups. You have other options, Scorpio. You have other options, but there's the one right there in the middle. Wish fulfillment. This person is wish fulfillment for you. It's everything you've ever wanted in somebody. Are you struggling to trust in the connection? The reason I ask is because in this particular card, all the cups are sitting on top of these pedestals. There's no windows, there's no doors. Anybody could walk in and take it away at any time. So there's a warning not to take things for granted, not to take what you have for granted, not to take this connection for granted. Perhaps you're struggling to trust that you can allow this person independence, and they're not going to leave you. They're not going to be swayed by somebody else. Future anxiety again is what I'm getting. Anxiety of future hurt. How does Scorpio's person view the connection? How does Scorpio's love interest view this connection? How does Scorpio's love interest view this connection? Oh my. 3 cards, Scorpio. In 2 separate piles, so let's address them separately. We have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is 1/3 Scorpio energy. Knight of Wands is passion, bold. Taking action, going after what you want. This person feels that you've got an in and out player energy with them. Probably because you're stalled right now. They don't recognize that something else is going on in your life because you haven't communicated that to them. Then we have the Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords. I feel like your person's this is either related to them or this is related to how they see you. Either you or your person or both of you are dealing with a period of intense stress and in need of a complete recharge and mental dump. The two of you may not be getting much sleep at night, and the two of you are very, very independent and trying to deal with things on your own. That's what we see here. There's an independence, trying to deal with something on your own, not communicating with your love interest, what's going on. So they see you as player coming in and out, even though you're emotionally invested in them. And they are most certainly emotionally invested in you. They also feel that there's a need for communication, and that communication needs to come in quickly. With the Knight of Swords, it's quick communication. But the Knight of Swords also looks like it's attacking the Ten of Pentacles defensively. They're concerned that there may be a lack of communication because you're trying to protect yourself. They also may be concerned that when you do come in and communicate with them, that it may be a little bit on the harsh side and kind of without thought, somewhat of a provoking type of nature, because here's this sense of armor for protection here. Tough energies. Tough energies. All right. What does Scorpio desire to occur with this connection? What does he or she want from the connection? Eight of Pentacles. They want to put work in. So Scorpio, you may want to put work in on this connection. You may also be trying to put it on hold for the moment because of something associated with work. You're really worried and anxious over something. One more card, please, on Scorpio's desires for the connection. Okay, Scorpio, first of all, this is you being in your head. That's not unusual for Scorpio. Losing sleep, worries and anxieties. There's that, it's that future hurt anxiety again, I feel. With the Eight of Pentacles, this may be you having to put time in on work and having to, once again, put this connection on hold. Or you may be feeling a lack of financial resources, and you may be trying to, gain a stable footing there in order to reach out to your person. But this is also you trying to determine what action to take. Scorpio, you've already made your decision. I feel like you've already chosen this person, because this is what this is usually saying here with the Two of Wands. So if you don't resonate with that, it's probably likely not your reading. But it looks like you've already made your decision that, you want this person. We see that here with the Four of Wands, the Nine of Cups. We see that here with them with the Ten of Pentacles. This is mutual. This is a mutual connection. But right now I see you deciding on how to take action. There could be a sense that because we have this player energy and this stalled energy, you may be trying to figure out, how do you take action to come back into this person's world after having put everything on hold and stalling things and showing this kind of energy. How do you come back in to correct the course of this connection? That may be what you're trying to figure out. How do you win their heart again? You already have their heart. You already have their heart, D1. All right. So Scorpio, my dear, I'm telling you, it looks like you already have their heart. They already see the potential here, but they have seen a side of you that regarding the connection that needs some correction here. Actually, that came out. How is Scorpio's, I'm putting this over here because it came out separately. How is Scorpio's love and trust, what is their desire with regards to the connection? We'll discuss that Six of Cups in a minute. Scorpio's love interests, desire with regards to the connection. Oh, wow. Scorpio, we have the Eight of Cups here. Eight of Cups is walking away and moving towards the future. Letting go of toxic situations in order to move forward. Scorpio, I feel like whatever energy here on how they view the connection is causing them to want to walk away, because things aren't moving right here. They're not moving. You haven't communicated that with them. You haven't let them know how you feel. And so they're kind of in the dark. They're in the dark here, not knowing what's going on and feeling like they may have no other choice but to step forward into the future and, walk away. I don't feel like they're giving up on you, because we have a mutual energy of the Six of Cups here. I don't feel like they're giving up on you, but they're feeling it's almost like they feel like you're making them walk away because of this stalled energy here. Now, alternatively, they could just simply be desiring to move away from this energy of this kind of hot and cold into something more stable with you. With the Six of Cups here, if the two of you are currently in a connection, they're fondly remembering better times that the two of you have had. If the two of you are currently not together, which is what it kind of looks like with this Knight of Pentacles, then this is a desire for them to reunite. And it's a desire from you to reunite with this person. Both of you have a desire to be together. Both of you are remembering what it felt like to be with one another. The happiness there, the joy, and the love that you each have felt. What is Scorpio's challenge for this week? What is Scorpio's challenge? Your challenge is moving forward with this connection, taking that leap, putting the work in. Once again, we go from, this is interesting. Who had this? Somebody else had this. It might have been Pisces. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. It's a progression here. In both cases, your choice has already been made, Scorpio. You've already picked this person. You've already chosen them. Like I said, if you don't resonate with that, then I'd check your other birth chart placements, because that's what I'm seeing real heavily. I'm seeing that you've chosen them already. But the challenge is moving forward. Having the courage to take that step towards them. Having the courage to move into the unknown. Having the courage to put work into the situation to move towards the unknown. Look at this. We have the Two of Wands, Three of Wands, Four of Wands. It's a progression. Scorpio, I feel like once you make your decision to take action, and you get the boldness and the courage to take a step forward towards your future here with this person, then it will produce this Four of Wands energy, which is that togetherness. It's that harmony. It's, moving the relationship towards a newer level of commitment. It's a breakthrough. What actions is Scorpio's love interest considering taking? What actions is Scorpio's love interest considering taking? Queen of Swords. It's communication. They want clarity. They want truth and clarity regarding this connection. They want to know where you stand. They may be considering communicating with you. They're trying to leave emotions aside regarding this connection. It's like they're trying to set aside the emotions so that they can look at things more clearly. Potential outcome or additional advice, please, Spirit, for Scorpio regarding this love connection. Oh, one went flying all the way across the floor. It's the Seven of Pentacles. I'll pick it up here in just a second. Potential outcome, additional advice for Scorpio regarding this love situation. Two more, please, Spirit. Two more, please. That one wanted to hop out. And this one, Page of Wands. All right. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Page of Wands. Scorpio, with the Seven of Pentacles, this is putting work into something and then waiting. This tells me that there's some sort of effort that you may need to put into this connection, or that you will be putting into this connection, and you know, just waiting to see what's going to happen from putting that effort in. Being excited about the potential, but you know, it's waiting on the harvest. So it's, you know, it's waiting for something good, for something wonderful. So being very excited about the potential of this connection and putting the work into it, knowing that it's going to return in a good way down the road. And then we have the Hermit. You may be taking some time to really contemplate the situation, weighing all aspects of the connection, trying to determine what it is that you should do, and how to move the situation along and see what you want. It's just a matter of trying to figure that all out. And then the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, boldly and passionately holding on to the thing that you love. Holding on to this connection. I see the two of you holding on to this connection. You're not letting go of each other. There may be a very strong magnetic pull between the two of you. We have the Hermit here in the Eight of Cups, and we have the Hermit here. A little bit of caution should be used there, Scorpio, because if your person feels like with the way the situation is now, they have to determine whether or not, you know, they need to move on. They may be looking to you to find out what it is that you're going to do regarding this situation before making that determination. But there's a sense that they definitely want to leave this kind of in and out energy aside. They want to move away from that. They want something more stable with you. They want something more stable. All right, and then here we have card number 44. 44, Thinker. Scorpio, this is telling you to really take a strong look at this connection, to weigh your pros and cons regarding this connection. Also to try to recognize where the two of you have common ground. Because we have this Four of Wands energy here, if this is a twin flame connection, you very likely are finding that your interests have mirrored one another. The way you view things may be very much like a mirror. You may have led parallel lives as well. There's a lot of common ground here between the two of you when we see this Thinker card here. But there also needs to be differences as well. So we have another twin flame card here with the Six of Cups. So for those of you that feel like you're in that kind of connection, that might be significant. But it's weighing your pros and cons, weighing the connection, and you know, really looking at things objectively, taking emotions out of the equation. And also recognizing that your decisions are your decisions alone. Sometimes when we look at a twin flame situation particularly, and if you're not in a twin flame situation, this still may apply to you because it's a very strong situation here with these two cards. Sometimes we see in that type of connection that there is a societal norm that is not being followed within this connection. For instance, the two of you may have different religious beliefs. You may be, from two different cultures. You may have been raised in very distinctly different ways. You also, there may be an age difference, there may be a race difference, things of that nature. Something that society does not see as normal. However, in this connection, it is precisely normal. It's exactly as it's supposed to be, because the point is to learn and to grow together and to gain spiritual enlightenment from this type of connection in order to, make a difference and an impact in the world and in yourselves individually, to learn, to grow, and to heal past hurts. Then we have a leg up. This is saying that the two of you need to stop being so independent and to become interdependent, not codependent, but interdependent. Be there to support one another. Whatever you're going through here, Scorpio, this unbalanced situation that you're trying to deal with on your own, looks like your person could be there to support you through that. And because they don't know this is even happening, it's causing issues within the connection. We have wondrous universe, walk in beauty. This is saying to make sure that you take joy in all the moments that the two of you have together. Take joy in the moments. Try not to look to the past hurts and try not to look towards the future, but live in the moment. Live in the moment. Find joy all around you and within you. Dolphin, don't worry, be happy, Scorpio. Love this card for you. Very, very much a water card. I have counted this before, but the combination of dolphins and mermaids on here equates to our 9 of Cups. Our wish fulfillment. Don't worry, you're on the road to wish fulfillment here with this person. And Scorpio, last but certainly not least, card number 22. I swear I did not pick these cards out. I did not. They were jumper cards. Card number 22. This person is fondly remembering what they feel they've lost. Scorpio, you may feel like you've lost this person, or you may just simply feel like there's a disconnect between the two of you. And this same card equates to our 6 of Cups here. This is reminiscing, missing this person, wanting to come to a point of union together once again, and leaving all hurts and difficulties aside in order to reconnect. This is somebody who's touched your heart and your life in a very, very deep way, and despite no matter what's going on, including this stalled sort of energy, you can't help but recognize the impact they have had on you, and vice versa. It's quite beautiful, Scorpio. Absolutely beautiful. You might want to go back and rewatch it if you are a Scorpio or if you're dealing with one, because there was a lot of information in there. Your sign seemed to go the longest of all of them so far today. I wish you well, and I hope all turns out well here. It looks quite beautiful. It's a beautiful connection to have that 10 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and our 4 of Wands. This connection is very beautiful, very blessed. So I wish you well. If you're brand new to my channel, please like, comment, and share. Once again, no sign bashing, please, my dears. And I shall see you again soon. Bye-bye.